In the quiet valleys of Guizhou province, devastation has drowned daily life. This isn't fiction. It's not a documentary reenactment. These are real streets, real cars, now buried under waves of mud and stone. What was once a vibrant city is now unrecognizable. From shopkeepers to students, everyone is now a survivor and a cleanup crew. This is Rongjiang in crisis, a place where roads have vanished, neighborhoods have collapsed, and silence has been replaced by the sound of shovels and sirens. With entire districts submerged, even the military was called in, not for combat, but for clearing the aftermath of nature's assault. In this in-depth, two-part report, we take you inside the deadly floods that struck southern China, what unleashed this chaos, and how it's reshaping lives and landscapes. Then, we follow the human story. Families digging through ruins, communities rallying in the mud, and resilience rising in the face of collapse. What lies ahead isn't just recovery, it's reinvention. And it starts here, with what you're about to witness. Stay with us, because understanding this tragedy isn't just about watching the wreckage, it's about seeing the humanity inside it. In just days, Rongjiang was engulfed by floodwaters reaching historic levels, over 256 meters high, the most severe since 1954. Entire communities were submerged. A football stadium disappeared beneath 7 meters of water. Bridges snapped, underground parking lots were drowned, and power lines failed. Then came the second wave. Relentless rain returned only days later, re-flooding parts of the city that had just begun to breathe. In total, over 80,000 residents were forced to flee, 6 lives lost in Guizhou, and at least 9 across central and southern China. Direct damage in Rongjiang alone is already estimated at 4.8 million yuan, but broader losses could reach into the billions. The central government has released 100 million yen in relief, while national flood support has topped 4.17 billion yen this season. Temporary shelters have been built, but conditions remain harsh. And for many families, homes, jobs, and a sense of safety have been swept away. Experts are sounding alarms, not just about rain, but readiness. Years of rapid urban growth, poor drainage planning, and disappearing natural barriers have left regions like Guizhou dangerously exposed. Meteorologists link this disaster to an unusually intense Mayu season, fueled by climate shifts and powerful southwest monsoon systems. And the forecast? Still grim. With tropical systems brewing in the South China Sea, more rain, landslides, and disruption could follow. Now that waters are slowly receding, the true scale of damage is being uncovered. Streets are torn apart, cars lie buried, bridges are gone. In some areas, it's like time has stopped, but recovery has begun, led by those who lost the most. With shovels, mops, and determination, people are reclaiming their streets one step at a time. The aftermath of the Guizhou floods has turned Rongjiang County into a disaster zone. Massive torrents of water and mud swept through the streets, destroying roads, burying vehicles, and collapsing infrastructure that took years to build. Cars now lie crushed beneath layers of stone and debris, while bridges have been washed away, isolating communities. Entire neighborhoods were left submerged for days, and now thick layers of mud cover once bustling streets. Local businesses have been gutted, inventory ruined, and livelihoods lost overnight. Homes lie in rubble, their foundations cracked and contents scattered across floodplains. More than 80,000 people have been forced from their homes, many now living in overcrowded emergency shelters with limited access to clean water, electricity, or medical care. Sanitation is a growing concern, and the emotional toll is visible. Families search through debris for any trace of normal life. Military forces have been deployed for rescue and cleanup, while civilians work shoulder to shoulder. Trying to clear streets with brooms and shovels. Still, the scale of destruction is overwhelming, with infrastructure crippled and vital services disrupted. Guizhou's economic backbone, including agriculture, small businesses, and local trade, has suffered immensely, with early damage estimates running into the billions. For many, rebuilding isn't just a matter of time. It's a question of whether they'll ever recover what was lost. The floodwaters may have moved on, but for thousands, the flood has just begun. These are more than images. They're realities. And behind every shattered home and muddy street is a family trying to start over. Awareness brings understanding. Understanding leads to action. If this story meant something to you, let it echo further. Like, comment, and subscribe to help share what matters. Thank you for watching. Stay aware, stay compassionate, and stand with those rebuilding one brick at a time.